What's good, YouTube? It's Poetik and Builder back with another banger. Today we're gonna be reacting to bad news for Charleston White. Now we all know what Charleston White is known for, being a snitch, whatever we do, we know. You feel me? But we just don't know what the bad news is, and that's what we're here for, the reaction. You feel me? So with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Let's do it.
Charleston White woke up with a lot of regret today. It looks like the reverse psychology he tried to pull off backfired extremely. In his last interview with Say Cheese, Charleston White told Say Cheese this was going to be his last Say Cheese interviews. He's no longer doing any interview on Say Cheese because Say Cheese is violent. They're trying to put him against other people. They're ruining his brand and his image. And he believes that Say Cheese is a bad friend to him because they are allowing people to come on the platform to diss him. Now, I don't think Charleston White really wanted to leave Say Cheese. I don't think Charleston White was really done with Say Cheese. I think this was Charleston White way to pretty much, you know, get Say Cheese to kind of beg him to stay, and to also get Say Cheese to stop messing with people he don't like.
I don't think he would care. You feel me? He don't care about those people going on that shit. What? Talking shit about him? And you know how many people is talking shit about Charleston White for just being a snitch? You know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing wrong with doing, look, there's nothing wrong with going to the law when you need help. You feel me? If you're not in the streets, if you're a day-to-day civilian, you feel me? Your life is not in the streets. I don't feel like you're obligated to stay to some code where you're not snitching. Now, if it's something that you did the crime for and you're friends with a particular person and y'all both was in it and shit like that. Now, if you snitching to save your ass, I'm not gonna cap. You're lame as fuck. I can't sit with that. I can't fuck with that shit.
Without telling him to stop messing with people he don't like.
So I had a reality check. Ain't no friends in this industry.
I don't even know how I got to the
you said people sit on this couch and talk about you. It's only, for one, White. I'll let you sit on. You sit here. I be going on rants. We talk about whatever. That's fine. But the minute somebody comes on Say Cheese and they say your name, it's a problem. It shouldn't be that. I know. Oschino said your name is whatever. That shit started from Gilly.
But listen, hold on. But Say Cheese TV asked the questions for my name to be said.
No, go back and watch the old Oschino interview, the last one. He said, I'm forgiving everybody. He said, the only person I'm not forgiving is Charleston White. That came out of his mouth.
So let me just say
weren't even talking. I wasn't even thinking about you, bro.
I understand that. But guess what my partner Say Cheese, what my nephew Adin Ross gonna do? Hey, guys, make sure y'all cut that. We're not even gonna create that segment because we know what he's gonna do. We know he gonna respond, So when Charleston say something, make sure y'all edit that. None of that, homie, because you want your brands to come. See, right now, it's cool when I didn't know better. Now I know better. So you do better.
I think Charleston was expecting for Say Cheese to say, man, you're
Please
right.
Stay.
Now, I do think Charleston White is living in delusion
You're
if
right.
he thinks
Please
that
stay
Adin
with
Ross
me.
is going to protect him more than Say Cheese. But he was expecting for Say Cheese to say, you know what, you're right, Charleston. I'm going to stop doing interviews with Oschino. It's going to be just us.
I want you to stay.
But it actually backfired and worked the opposite because Say Cheese brought Oschino back today and did an interview about Charleston White that almost guarantees that Charleston White and Say Cheese would never work again. If I was a betting man, I would have went on Kalshi after this interview and put my life savings on Charleston White never doing another interview with Say Cheese again. If that was an option on Kalshi at the time, that prediction would have made me so rich, bruh.
Yo, why are they I'm not gonna lie. Why are we able to bet on every single thing? What the fuck? Like, why are we able to bet on anything? What is happening? Yo, they're basically giving away money if you win. If you win, they're giving away money. I'm not gonna cap. They're basically giving away money. They even got those shits on investing brokerage apps.
I would have quit YouTube with the money I would have gotten, man. But if you want to earn money by making predictions on real world events, you could do so on Kalshi by using my code Flakko or clicking the link in my description. It's one of like the funnest hobbies I personally have, man. You know, I want to share with you guys as well. But during this interview, right, with Oschino that Say Cheese did, they got right to talking about Charleston White. And it became perfectly clear that Say Cheese is pretty annoyed at how Charleston handled the situation.
We got the new, wait. We got the new king of YouTube. The new king of YouTube. Oschino Vasquez, man, how you doing?
That was when I knew it was officially over. Like, Charleston is never coming back on Say Cheese platform again. So King of YouTube is what Say Cheese used to call Charleston. So for him to take that title away from Charleston and give it to his top op, his top nemesis, his number one enemy right now, Oschino, shows one that Charleston, like and Say Cheese, aren't on good terms. Say Cheese don't really care what Charleston has to say right now, but they are completely taking the op position when it comes to Say Cheese. They're completely taking the opposite.
I want to say this, right? Like, instead of me taking the route of having a crazy ego, I'm just so thankful. The real shit, though, like, I mean, because at my age, sometimes a lot of times it's over, it's done. You're done. You know what I'm saying? You can get some money doing whatever else, but you don't be getting money for being popular. You know what I'm saying? Especially doing something just being yourself. I don't have to act like a character. I just act how the somebody I can hear, that's how I used to act all day. You know what I'm saying? I
must have missed something. Like, what happened for him? So all he did was lose his shit. So he lost his shit. He's probably no longer gonna be on Say Cheese, right? All right, boom. But where did this beef start? Where did this beef come from? That's what I'm trying to understand. Like, so what's the real bad news besides he's not on Say Cheese?
You saying?
Really?
Yeah, we talking about you. Vlad like you a lot. You saying? I can tell when he talk about you, he proud of the stuff that you're doing. And he said you made Charleston White. He said, yo, he made him. He said, everybody know that you made him though. You on the interview I saw you was being very humble. Yeah. I know you're a calm boy, you smart, but I know in the inside of your brain, you were saying a lot of stuff. Because you could hear it coming out a little bit, but you was pulling yourself back.
Yeah.
Like what when he said you want to see him fail, he been around you more than me, I'm sure. He know you. You know what I mean? So I was like, damn, boy, you just do anything. Then you bigging up Joe. Now, mind you, I watch Joe Rogan. That's the most podcast I watch the most. Joe Rogan, right? But Joe Rogan not gonna have you on there. Joe Rogan ain't with all that. I mean, Joe Rogan do a lot of like science, a lot of science. You naming the boy Adin Ross. I don't know Adin Ross, but he naming all people that's white, right? I'm too smart to be racist or anything like that, but I'm not gonna put down somebody that put me on as black that's young. But bro, you could be doing anything. You could be out here robbing somebody, bro. You put this man on the map that get money, and he said that, so that show you his character.
I like Oschino, but I wouldn't recommend any man to engage in this behavior. The one thing I learned, man, right, when you pillow talk with a chick about her ex, you'll soon find out why that man was her ex, right? So when you get with a chick, this is the same behavior of getting with a chick and you think, oh my God, this chick is perfect, and you start pillow talking and like you start gossiping about her ex. Oh, he's such a dummy. Oh, he did.
Man, look, man. I feel like everybody probably been through that. If you saying you haven't done that shit, you lying. You lying, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you say you haven't, you're lying.
And then you find out exactly why that man is her ex, right? So I feel like Oschino right now is going crazy because he don't like Charleston White, and say, oh my God, how could he ever? That's until, all right, Shawn starts interviewing people that you don't like. Shawn starts interviewing the low homies from Philly to talk trash about you, right? Shawn starts putting titles, right? Like again, it's easy to say, oh my God, until you're in his position. So I wouldn't recommend this behavior from anybody. But Shawn would eventually speak up, and he would say he was actually hurt by what Charleston White did.
But what hurt me was that that he's doing the Instagram. I'm the one that told him, yo, start an Instagram. Charleston White has had over 10 Instagram accounts, and he keeps getting them taken down. And I'm the one telling him to clean up his image. I hate to take credit for a lot of stuff, but I believed in him before anybody. You feel me? So that was what hurt me. It's like, why are you acting like Adin Ross is the one who? Adin Ross is clean. He's going off what we got going.
Let me I got Charleston White figured out. What he do is this.
Nah, Charleston White is a clown though.
Big up
he be bullshit.
But he gonna put Adin Ross down next.
You funny as hell.
That's what he do.
The frustration in in Say Cheese tone is so relatable, because if you guys aren't familiar with their history, Say Cheese did Charleston White's first interviews. Charleston White, before he was on Vlad, before he was on Patrick David, he was on Say Cheese first, and Say Cheese provided him a platform when he had literally no audience, right? But
how though? Like, what the fuck? And what's really the bad news, my nigga? I'm just like y'all. I'm trying to figure out what the bad news is, y'all.
Cheese got him lit. Now Charleston White did what he was supposed to do, because a lot of people do come on Say Cheese and they'll do nothing with the platform. But Charleston White came on and did what he was supposed to do. You can't take that away from him. But Say Cheese gave him his first look.
Oh wait, so I'm tripping.
Now for
bad news for Charleston White.
Charleston White to tell Say Cheese, man, y'all ain't nobody. Y'all ain't ish. Man, Adin Ross turning me up. Man, Adin Ross. Shawn like, bruh. Like, what do you mean, Adin Ross? Bruh, like, yo, Adin Ross is riding off the coattails of my work. I was the one who built the foundation for you to thrive. What do you mean? Like bro, why are you saying I'm not ish, but Adin Ross is everything? Make no mistake about it. Yeah. If Charleston White right here turned on Say Cheese, turned on Danza Project, turned on Vlad, he's going to eventually turn on Adin Ross, 100% fact. Now, I enjoyed Charleston White on Adin Ross, so I would hope he don't. I also enjoyed...
I think the thing is with Charleston White, again, like he said, Flakko said, I don't know if... Yeah, that's his name. But, like he said, I think he should clear his image up. Or what Say Cheese said. He should clear his image up. If you're going to keep getting your account taken down because you don't know how to handle yourself, right? You don't know how to get the proper image. You're not going to get you're not going to get good sponsorship deals and shit like that. Nobody's going to want to promote you because you don't have a good character enough to be, you feel me, promoted for real. So it's like, bro, to be honest, this is bad news for him. But the fuck? Like Charleston White, nobody, like, people only watch him for entertainment. He's not really that much of like, nobody looks up to dude for real. Besides, like, really nothing. I'm not even gonna say nothing else. Like, there's really nothing for us to really look up to Charleston White for. Besides being a civilian and calling the cops when you need to call the cops. That's it. You feel me? And that's not even something to give him props for. That's just regular nigga shit.
Charleston White on Say Cheese, and we know how that
plays. Clean your image up, man.
But 100% fact. Like Oschino is about to break down on why he don't even see like the long-term partnership with Adin Ross lasting, which is why, he feels like it's
clear
a
your
decision
image
to leave
up,
Say Cheese,
man.
when Say Cheese is the one that's kind of been has been tolerating, like Charleston White has been giving him a consistent $10,000 a month to do interviews, and he kind of take that for granted.
But let me tell you what make him a cold coward though. Like say Cheese would have put me down. Shawn Cotton, my friend. It's not separated. They ain't separated. If Phil Knight don't like you, Nike don't like you. It ain't no separation. You just trying to say it in a way so you can still have a look at without being super disrespectful, but you a cornball ass. What it really is I'm cooking this toast.
I was thrown for a loop because, for one, let me say this. A lot of this didn't start until you said what you said on Say Cheese. And I look at it like this. Charleston talks about everybody on Say Cheese. So it's like, people can respond if they want to.
He said a lot of stuff about me on Say Cheese.
Yeah.
About my son, all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Because he ain't got no filter. He know he got the cops on his back.
I wasn't purposely trying to set up a play, but I'm like, oh, okay. It's a back and forth. People want...
Nah, that's the thing. Like, he gonna talk his shit. I don't even mean to be pausing that much, but he gonna talk his shit because he know he can't get touched. Now, the way he's using the being a civilian thing is not right. You know what I'm saying? Like, we cannot, like, no. We can't act like the way he's using this shit is right. No, I don't think anybody is saying that, if I'm keeping it real. But he's using that shit in the sense of, I'm going to provoke you and say some shit and do this and do that. And then I'm going to tell on you right after. I'm going to run to the cops. I'm going to run to the police because they're the ones that's going to protect me. To me, yeah, that's still, I don't know, that's still classified as you being a civilian, right? But also, no, not really, because you're harassing people, kind of. Harassing people, kind of. No, he's not. I'm bullshitting. I'm losing my train of thought. But the way that he's going about it is he's talking shit about people, provoking motherfuckers, and then sitting here trying to run to the cops after to make it look like he's the victim. I nigga, no. Hey, that's why nobody's fucking with his image for real. Like,
to see them sit
Man,
down.
that shit's crazy.
But you say act like he
I'm over here fucking up. I can't even speak today, bro. I can't speak no other day.
Yeah, I'm like,
God dang.
And this is just going off what he's saying. I think he thinks that
over here having a brain fart in the middle of my video, bro.
And I put this battery in your back to go at Charleston. That's not true.
You never said nothing about that.
When he said that shit about Gilly, you on your own stuck up for Gilly and his son.
Yeah.
But y'all niggas know what I was trying to say,
in
man.
our last interview, you said that you weren't going to forgive Charleston White.
Yeah.
So I'm not putting this battery in your back. This is really how you feel. We don't.
And anybody that know me, nobody can't put a battery in my back.
We don't sit on the phone and come up for plots of what to talk about Charleston White on Say Cheese. Like, we talk about a whole lot of other shit, bro.
Anything back during that interview, he was already souped up. You know him. Without me even knowing, I could tell he was waiting to try to end it, to find a way to get out of there and try to.
Yeah, but there you go. So it's like, I know with Charleston White, we've all seen it. You back him in the corner, when you stick up for yourself, when you don't agree with him, he walks off. He'll walk out the interview. So I'm like, I just want to hear him out so I can see it from his perspective. Because a lot of shit he said, like I said, was true. I'm a student. I'm not the biggest platform in the world. I'm not the biggest, and I get that. But that's why I didn't snap on him. That's why I didn't.
But listen,
I was just trying to have a
so
conversation
he never
with
fucked
him.
with buddy.
He was mad that I didn't agree with everything he said. I'm not a yes man.
Charleston White literally created the problem that he's mad about.
Damn.
Charleston White is who spoke on Oschino Kid.
He going down here.
Charleston White went out of his way to put Oschino's name in his mouth. Fam, Oschino is not like as big of a name as Charleston White in current day media. Now, overall celebrity, I don't know. Oschino is pretty famous. But in current day media landscape, Oschino is not a bigger draw than Charleston White.
More than Charleston White.
So Charleston White putting Oschino's name in his mouth and dissing his kid, you already put yourself and Oschino in the same conversation. Now, if Oschino wants to diss you, Say Cheese will be a flawed human being to tell Oschino he can't diss you after Charleston White dissed his son. So, based on what Charleston White did, he already gave an avenue and a storyline to Oschino. He already guaranteed at least two more Say Cheese interviews. Yeah. From Oschino. Why?
He making that money.
Because
you bullshit.
Oschino. Oschino is charging he's charging Say Cheese probably a fifth, a tenth of what Charleston White is charging. So now guess what? Shawn can do 5x the interviews a month with Oschino. So now Oschino got more real estate on the channel. Now he got more airtime, more clips talking about you. Yeah. And then once you say, yo, I'm done messing with you because you won't stop working with Oschino, you now make Oschino like the president in charge at Say Cheese. Now Oschino is the #1 draft pick. Right? He's the team leader now. He's the one that now Say Cheese has to rely on for the clips. So now because of what you said, Oschino's star has now grown. And then you leaving now is going to make Oschino's star grow even larger. Charleston White tricked himself out of his position. Charleston White should have handled this. You know how he should have handled this, bro? He should have handled this by pretending like Oschino dissing him doesn't bother him. By just pretending like, I'm not worried about that. Man, don't bother me, man. Just pretending like it doesn't bother you completely would have fixed a lot of these issues, bro. But because he kind of let it known, what was happening bothered him, now Oschino was able to kind of, trick him out of his position.
He's been in the media too long not to know how to keep his composure. I'm gonna be honest with you. You're supposed to keep your composure, do what you got to do. But also, he should have cleared up his image. Something should have told him the first time. You feel me? When he, it don't even got to be the first time, but the amount of times that he lost his shit, his Instagram account or his social media or whatever, right? It keeps getting taken out. That should have told you, bro, probably the way that I'm going about certain shit is not going to work, right? It's not going to work in a longevity sense. You feel me? It's not going to work. So now you're losing your shit because of how you are, how you decide to be on the internet, how you are when you move. You put yourself in this situation. The bad news for Charleston White, it was inevitable. It was coming. This was going to come. If you're a bad person, if you are literally a bad person, you're pushing bad shit online all the time, My nigga, you're like, what the fuck do you expect? You're not about to grow. You're not about to be as big. People is not gonna want to work for you. People don't want you influencing the young. They don't fuck with you. They don't fuck with you. As you can see, Say Cheese said what he said. He said what he said. Like, the dude said, you feel me? Like, he's not a yes man. He wanted to hear what dude had to say. He's a student. You feel me? He was willing to listen. Yo ad continued with your bullshit, and every time he didn't agree, yo ad decided to just bullshit with the niggas, time, money, whatever. You walk away or whatever. Get off the podcast. So in reality, it looks like he wasn't even fucking with you. He was just he was just trying to get a couple of, dollars from you the same way you was trying to get dollars from him. Simple.
Right, Oschino
strictly transaction.
Double down and triple down on what bothered him.
Went on a whole little run.
Charleston White from off the platform. Not only did he leave the platform, but now Say Cheese is sounding like he don't even like Charleston White anymore. Y'all let me know in the comment section what.
Facts. That's all I gotta say, man. But that's the end of the video. If y'all like the video, like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification button if y'all want to stay updated on the next video. Let me know in the comment section down below what y'all think about this whole situation. And I'm guessing that most people don't really give a fuck about Charleston White anyways. But that being said, let's get straight. I mean, with that being said, yeah, that's the end of the video. I'm tripping. But I'm fucking up my outro. But peace, y'all.